Okay, once again, we'll be following NCAA guidelines. We'll have an opening statement from Coach, and then we will turn it over for questioning to the student athletes and back to the coach.
Well, obviously we didn't play well. Credit Dayton, they played very well. For whatever reason, we didn't have it today. But again, you got to credit Dayton. I thought they played well. When the game got tight, they made a couple of big plays. We had some errors. We had some uncharacteristic turnovers, an uncharacteristic technical foul. I don't know where that came from. It didn't cost us much other than emotion in the building. I'm proud of our seniors. I'm proud of LaDante. I'm proud of Tyler Carson. Those guys came to Providence when we were struggling with our identity. I couldn't be more proud of our seniors to where we were some 4 years ago. I think you got to look at a big picture. It's terrible to lose this game. It's terrible not to see these guys have a postseason win on their resume, but everything else they've accomplished. So I'm reflecting back a little bit because I'm hurting more for them than the loss. We're going to lose games, and we'll be back in this game again, and hopefully it's a different result. But credit Dayton, they did a good job.
Okay, we have Ashley over here. Tanner is over here. Raise your hands and direct your questions to a specific student athlete, if you would.
What were they doing to bottle you up defensively?
Really, they're just a tough team. They play under you. They play tight on you. They did a good job today. They just play harder than us.
Down in front,
Kevin McNamara with Providence Journal. Do you think you pressed a little bit, forced some shots? That's an uncharacteristic shooting day for you.
I was just trying to do whatever it takes to help my team win. You got to credit Dayton. They played great defense on all of us.
Other questions? Here's one in front on the right.
Chris and LaDante both. Did the late starting time, you're sitting around all day, you go out there at 10:30. Obviously, they're starting at the same time you are, but did you think that the late starting time had any effect? Question for both of you.
I mean, no, it's not really excuses for that. Both teams had to suit it up at the same time, and both teams had to wait. So I don't think that had nothing to do with it.
Chris?
Yeah, no, that really wasn't a reason. We both had to get on the floor and play at the same time. The ball tipped off, and they just played harder than us.
Another question in the front on our right.
LaDante, do you think your team was nervous? I think you had 10 turnovers in the first 7-8 minutes.
No, I don't think we was nervous. I just got to give credit to Dayton defense. They was pretty much everywhere, and I played great team defense today.
Question on our left over there, Tanner.
What was the atmosphere like here tonight? I mean, obviously this felt like a home game for Dayton. Did that come into play?
This was a neutral site. It was neutral.
LaDante?
Like Coach said, it was neutral. We could have pulled it out if we would have played better.
Other questions? Raise your hand. On our right.
LaDante, any thoughts as to why you didn't play better?
It was just one of those days, when the shots not falling for a lot of guys, and we played bad offensively, turned the ball over. It was just one of those days for us. It happened to be in this court today.
Other questions? Here's one on our left.
Chris, Gavin Key from The Day again. When you guys weren't playing so well, you were still only down by, 44-41. Were you surprised that you never got a run or never got any rhythm going?
Like we said earlier, I mean, they did a good job on us. They played great defense the whole game. We tried to get it going. We just weren't making shots, and credit them.
We have time for two more. Questions? Okay, we'll dismiss our student athletes. Thank you. You stay here. Thanks, guys. Questions for Coach Cooley? We have one on our left, right here, Coach.
Ed, I don't want to speculate too much, but it looked like on the technical that maybe you were trying to fire up your team and hit the chair.
I honestly don't even know I hit the chair. You're coaching your team. You know, you're trying to put some emotion into your team. You know, puts the official in a tough spot. And I was conversating with him, and was one of those things. It was more emotion, trying to fire my team up. And I actually moved the chair out. It kind of, I don't know how it looked on tape or whatever, but you know, yeah, I'm just trying to coach my team. You know, that's what that was about. I thought it, honestly, I thought it was me personally. I'm a character guy. That to me was wrong, in my opinion, from my seat. I'm coaching my team. Both, apparently.
Okay, we're going to our right in the front.
And can you kind of describe the turnovers early? It did look like multiple kids were nervous.
I disagree with you, Kevin. We weren't nervous. They played decent defense. I thought we were in a rush. The term nervous to me, that doesn't sit well with me. We weren't nervous. I thought we were rushed. Again, part of that, you know, Dayton did a decent job, but it was, you know, it just was, we didn't have a good day, you know, and that's on me as the coach. I got to do a better job when I get my team back here again.
In the middle.
Coach, halftime, was there any adjustments made, or did you feel like just taking care of the ball and sticking with the plan was the way to go at halftime?
Yeah, I mean, I think our game plan was fine. This is probably the first game all season. We have 10 twos. You know, we're getting the ball in front of the rim. I thought we were, you know, being pretty physical in front of the rim. We just was missing shots.
In the middle again.
Ed, I believe they took 14 free throws before you took one, and I think the final disparity was 30-7. Any thoughts on how that unfolded?
Neutral site.
Other questions? Okay, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.